Blue Beetle is a late summer superhero addition to a long list of superhero films in 2023. Some films from this genre have been absolute hits, others have been more misses, and sometimes there'll be a film that keeps it at that decent middle. It's having real consequences and grounding a very abstract-based universe or character, such as Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is based off DC's massive list of superheroes and their in-depth lore. Getting its start back in the comic book level in 1939, Blue Beetle has gone through a wide variety of versions, the first Beetle being portrayed by human Dan Garrett. He gained the superhuman abilities from an alien scarab-based tech. He would be the main Blue Beetle up until the 1960s, when Ted Kord took up the mantle. Kord then became the most popular and long-running version of the character. His version was also the one that quote-unquote jumped into the DC canon, leading up to his debut in 1966. Kord was unable to fully unlock the powers from the Scarab, but was able to use his tech to build up a supersuit. Kord will remain the main Blue Beetle up until 2006. He was killed in the prelude to DC Comics' Infinite Crisis crossover. This lines up well with the plot of this 2023 film, setting it within, I assume, the DCEU. As for the beginning of the film, the Scarab is found by Ted's sister, Victoria, played by Susan Sarandon. She's hell-bent on turning the Scarab into a personal weapon. Her brother Ted didn't believe in creating weapons of destruction. Now, with Ted gone, Victoria takes over the company and is left with his daughter, Jenny Kord, played by Bruna Marquezine. She's disgusted with the direction that her aunt wants to take Kord Industries into. The film's main protagonist and hero, Jamie Reyes, played by Xolo Maridueña, is back from undergrad at Gotham University. He returns with a degree in pre-law and is inspired to find a job at his home in Palmera City. He's shocked to hear that his family is about to lose their home. Jamie's family struggles to keep up with financing and escalating costs as richer people move further into their town. Months after returning home, Jamie is stuck cleaning mansions with his sister, Milagro Reyes, played by Belisa Escobedo. The two have a quick run-in with Victoria Kord during a fight that she has with Jenny. Jamie steps in before things get dicey and gets himself and his sister fired. Jenny jokingly offers Jamie a job at Kord Industries later on. Jamie then shows up with his family at Kord Industries the next morning. I really enjoyed the Reyes family, and the cast were all very likable. The heart of the film is really there, and I think that the film director, Angel Manuel Soto, wanted to center the film around Jaime's family. It was his family that inspired him to take up the job at Kord Industries, and well, it was his hilarious Uncle Rudy, played by George Lopez, that kept him going through generational struggles. When Jamie stumbles inside the industry, he runs into a fleeing Jenny. She's stealing the Scarab her aunt stole and wishes to keep it from being weaponized. She hands the Scarab to Jamie and rushes him to get far away from the building. Upon visiting the company, Jamie discovers the Scarab's significance and its potential for destruction, and is entrusted with it by Jenny. Following the Scarab's bonding to Jamie, he becomes the new Blue Beetle, grappling with his newfound abilities, including flight and advanced strength. Jamie's journey involves saving Jenny from Victoria's forces, uncovering the Scarab's ancient sentience, and its conscious choice to bond with him. The film takes an emotional turn as Jamie's family rallies to confront Victoria and preventing her from using the Scarab for destructive purposes. The story climaxes with the confrontation against Ignacio Carpax, Victoria's henchman and the prototype soldier for the OMEC. The film also reveals the Scarab's inner conscious named Kaji Da. The post-credits scene teases the return of Ted Kord, hinting at future developments within the DC universe. The film's connection to the DCEU are subtle but yet promising, leaving room for a potential sequel or related project. Hey movie lovers, welcome to Real Talk Movies, your next destination for all things cinema. If you're a big film fanatic like me, smash that like button and hit subscribe. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on future discussions, in-depth reviews, and analysis on all things related to film. Now, back to the video. Overall, Blue Beetle offers an engaging superhero origin story, blending action with emotion and introducing a fresh character to the cinematic universe that DC is trying to create. While the film's music and sound design occasionally pose challenges and might have sounded overmodulated at times, its charming humor, strong performance, and family-centric focus contributed to its appeal. The future looks bright for Xolo Maridueña's portrayal of Jamie Reyes, and anticipation builds for more Blue Beetle appearances in upcoming DC projects. A fusion of humor, action, and emotional depth, Blue Beetle captivates viewers, earning it an 8.4 out of 10 rating from me. I look forward to seeing what Xolo Maridueña's Jamie Reyes will be doing in the DCU moving forward. As for the plot and the setup of the film, I thought that while the film had some good sequences and had some really, emotional tugs and heartstrings at it, I also thought the film didn't take itself way too seriously and still enjoyed some of those funnier moments. For example, when Reyes' family went to go save him from Victoria, those Cuban revolutionary flashbacks were pretty funny, to be quite honest. A big flaw that I found in the film was just the villain. I like Susan Sarandon, and I think that she actually did a really good job in the film, but I think that if you want to introduce Jamie Reyes and Blue Beetle, you gotta start a little bit stronger, I think. And if you're going to blend him into the DCU, it's going to be interesting to see how they change his origins or change up his family. I personally think they shouldn't change a single thing other than this is in the DCU now instead of the DCEU. The plot of the film culminates at the very end whenever Reyes' family have to go save him after being captured. A good thing about the film, though, is that I liked how Reyes was sort of battling with the scarab within and trying to come grips with his new reality. And I think that a lot of superhero films just kind of take off from the very start without a proper origin story. And I think, yeah, while Blue Beetle isn't the most popular DC superhero out there, I think that an origin story like this one really helps build his lore and builds up some credibility before he goes over into James Gunn's universe. The ending battle with Carpax and Blue Beetle, while I thought that the emotional part of that sequence was really good, I think the battle sequences could use a little bit of an upgrade. The film didn't have a massive budget, but I think in 2023, at least before the WGA and the SAG-AFTRA strikes, you could have done a little bit something more with the visual effects in this film. It didn't keep me from enjoying it, and I honestly thought that the graphics and the video effects in this movie were actually better than in The Flash. And I thought that The Flash was actually a really good movie. And so I really think that the visual effects in this film didn't take my attention away too much. But let me know what you guys thought about the films in the comment section below. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed today's topic. If you could hit that sub button, that would be awesome. Hit that like button and boost my video up on the algorithm. Click that bell so you don't miss any of my videos that get uploaded. And if you have some time to spare, check out some of these videos on your screen right now.